Hello internet, hello and welcome to this video. There are still a few heroes left in the original Dota that have not been implemented into Dota 2 yet. And I've got to admit, I just got curious. Who are those heroes and what can they do? So I went ahead and took a look, and then I decided, maybe I'm not the only one that doesn't know but is curious. So I went ahead and created 3 videos for you that I'm going to upload over the next 3 days. The first video, this video will cover all of the intelligence heroes. The next video will cover all of the agility heroes, and the last video will cover all of the strength heroes. So, I hope you enjoy. First up is Overoff, the Winter Wyvern, a 425 range intelligence hero. His first ability is called Arctic Burn. Arctic Burn extends his attack range to 1000 and makes all of its attacks apply a debuff to the target, which slows and burns 6% of their current HP every second for 5 seconds. It also turns the Wyvern into a flying unit for the duration. Wyvern's second ability, Splinter Blast, fires a projectile at a single target, which splits up into multiple shards once it connected and aims for all enemies in a radius around the original target. Units hit by these shards will take damage and get slowed. Cold Embrace freezes an allied hero in place for a short duration, stunning them, but while they are frozen they will heal a percentage of their maximum HP and also be immune to all physical damage. The Wyvern's ultimate freezes an enemy hero in place, and all enemies around that frozen hero will be forced to attack their ally. If their ally dies, the kill will be credited to the Winter Wyvern. Next up is Nereve, the Oracle, a 620 attack range intelligence hero. His first ability is called Fortune's End. Fortune's End is a single target ability that will deal damage and purge in a small radius around the selected target. However, you've got the option of channeling the ability for up to 3 seconds. The longer you channel the ability, the longer the purge will last. But even if you don't channel the ability will always deal the same amount of damage. His second ability, Fate's Edict, can be cast on both allies and enemies. If cast, it will render the target unable to attack, grant them 100% spell resistance, but they will also take 50% more damage from all sources. Purifying Flames will instantly deal a lot of damage to a single target. However, over the next 9 seconds they will regenerate even more HP than they took in damage. This ability, yet again, can be cast on both enemies and allies. False Promise will delay all damage taken, HP regen and heal of an ally. The ally is also granted invisibility while attacking and moving and will be purged of negative effects. Once the duration of the spell is over, the ally will take all heal and damage he experienced at the same time, but the healing effect will be doubled. Next up are the fan favorites, Squeeze, Spleen and Spoon, the Goblin Techies. A 700 attack ranged intelligence hero that doesn't rely on attacking at all, like ever. His first ability is a landmine that can be placed on the ground, and once an enemy steps on top of them, well, they explode and deal a lot of damage in a small radius. You can have up to 20 of these guys active at a time. The stasis trap is very similar to the landmine. It will get triggered once an enemy steps into its radius, and once it triggers it will explode after a 2-second delay and stun all enemies in a radius around it. The stun duration for this ability is very long, up to 6 seconds, which makes this potentially game breaking. His third ability, Suicide Squad Attack, will kill himself, but it will also in return deal a lot of damage in a huge radius. If Techies use a Suicide Squad Attack, his death time will be halved. Techies' ultimate, Remote Mines, is, well, a remote mine. You place it on the ground and then you've got Focus Detonate, which allows you to detonate all remote mines in a radius. The remote mines got a considerably large radius and deal a lot of damage. In theory, you can deal 36,000 damage with this ability. Just a side note, the Focus Detonate is global.